Swen Jen has never shied away from opportunity.
This is my
despite his loyalty,
attempt
the fall of the Imperial Court presents great opportunities.
taking you through fucking whatever kingdoms. I'm fucked, so it's like it's a bit of a struggle to even speak, so I'm gonna give it a go. I don't know, I've done this, right? So fucking I've spent a lot of hours on this game, a lot of hours on this game, so I've got a reasonable insight to what's going on, and I'm gonna try and take you through it. I'm just gonna go through a game, take you through my thoughts as I'm playing it, and see what happens, and then people can comment as they will. Right, so anyway, I kind of like the Prince's one. Where's that? 8 Princes. I like this one. So I'm going to go with that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick someone hard.
I'll do what must be done.
Hard. I mean, I've done it fucking loads of times, right? I've completed it several times. But we'll go with Seema Lund, who the fuck that is. We will do that. So, main thing is I don't want romance, but that's nonsense. So we're going to go with records. Going to make sure we are on legendary campaign and that. Right, so this is one of the things. I do set a 40-minute time limit for the battle. Now, that does come in, is important when playing on legendary. I'm not sure I'll be able to complete it if we had a no limit, and I'll explain that as we go through. However, the way I look at it is that you've got to use whatever is available to you to complete it. So if I am going on legendary and legendary, I need a little bit of help, so what I'm going to go with is 40 minutes battle limit, and I will explain as we go through. We'll do that. And there's another thing, sorry, just on the options. No, what the fuck? I need to make sure my settings are right. Sorry, I'm going back, because the key thing for me, my system's alright, right? It ain't great, but what I do want is large unit size because it's better. So we just do that and then go back, start with, and go back to the 8 Princes, and eventually I can do as many playthroughs as you want. Give me suggestions of what you want me to do, who you want me to be, and I will beat it. It might not take me the first go, but I will beat it second or third go. It's like... Anyway, what was I doing? Simulant. Anyway, yeah, okay. So we'll go with that. 8 Princes. Blah, blah, blah. I said... No, I don't... Yeah, okay. Let's start. Here we go. Get through that.
Emperor Wu is dead. The Jin dynasty passes to his son, the newly crowned Emperor Hui.
I'm not really good at editing. This is the first one I've done, so you have to bear with me. I'm probably just going to throw this out there as it is.
The Empress Dowager,
bear with me. You can always fast forward. That's good. That works.
Manipulating the fledgling.
Right. Let's skip that. Where are we? Destroy the traitors. Right, okay. What have I got? I have one own commentary, which hasn't got a line in it. Alright, so the main thing here, for me, early doors, well, there's 2 things. You need money, which is obvious. You need food, which is obvious. And you need defences. Now, what I'm looking at here, given that I've just started, is I've got 11 food. That is a lot, right? So I can sell that. That is not my immediate concern. So looking at my commentary, I do not need food. I've already got, what, 4 food there, 4 food there. My main thing right now is military infrastructure, so I can build up a garrison. I can't do that because my town isn't big enough. So what I'm going to do is just I'm going to upgrade that straight off the bat, which leaves me nothing. But what I do need to do is attack matey. So let's go and do that.
Wisdom guides.
Because it's a decisive victory, I'm just going to go with it. My normal rule of thumb, and you'll see as I'll just talk through most of this, is if it's a decisive victory and there's no real risk, then go for it, because I can't be bothered to fight the battle. Now I could fight it and I could destroy them with minimal losses, but I can't be asked. So
they lacked a coherent strategy.
yeah, 83, whatever. Now what I haven't done is checked out who this guy is. It does make a difference early in the game to keep people on side. You don't want you don't want too many battles that you have not instigated. You want to be able to control when you fight and when you go to war, ideally. So right now, although I want his armor, I'm just going to release him. Although I haven't got the money at the moment, so I'm going to release him.
Keeping them is a waste of our resources.
It is a waste of our resources, and I am skint, and I don't need a 2% replenishment, so I'm going to go with a ransom.
Release them.
That changes over time, but right now I want that 173. Oh, it's one of them. Okay, so this is, it depends on who you're playing, but in this particular case, we've got the nonsense of these different things up here. Now I don't know. Doesn't really matter early doors, I find. So the best decisions I find are the ones that in the short term give you what you need. Now it honestly doesn't matter, so I'm actually going to go with Spirit. No, there is no. Yes, no, Spirit. Spirit is actually I find the hardest one, so I'm going to go with that. Race Forces Spirit alignment. I just find that Spirit alignment is the hardest one to build up. Over time, it doesn't really matter, but for now, that's what I'm going to go with. All right, so now I am in hostile territory and my army is not replenishing. My main thing is I'll have a little check. Now it's probably not worth, it might be worth going for that. I mean, this early doors, I'm going to go back to my territory. And I'm just going to replenish, I think. At this stage, that's what I'd go for. And what I am also going to try and do is recruit a third character, because then they get experience, which is important. Now I've got a... Alright, so what I try to do is have a blue dude for the archery and catapult shit, and the other one I really try to have is a red dude for horse warfare. Now I don't have that available to me now, so it's a decision to go with no one. Alright, so what I'm going to do is no one. I'm going to stay with that for now, because I do like having a red dude for the for the horse element. So I'm going to stay here. Now another thing that I will take you through, but ambushing, key to the whole game. Key to the whole game. So what we're going to do now is just go and check my court. I do want a Chancellor, but I'm only making 1,137. They're not going to really make me any more money, but what they're going to do is cost me another 300, 200, 350. So I'm going to leave that for now. Another thing to consider, which we will go through, is the family tree, right? So you need to get breeding, essentially. Absolutely need to get breeding. All of these 4 now can have a partner. However, I do not have enough money. So unless we marry internally, I think that's a girl. 39 though, bit risky. So maybe, no, see, it's probably not a good idea to marry them, and I think I need 2,000, so we'll leave that. Anyway, end turn. Oh no, I do want to see if I can get some trade agreements. So let's see. Oh, we can get a trade agreement. CMU. So where's CMU? So CMU is north of me. See, right, really, given where I am, see the grey bit. Now, really, what I want to be doing is moving up through here and securing all these areas where people can't come in behind me. I mean, that's pretty obvious. It's a strategy, but that's an obvious strategy. If I get a trade agreement with CMU, then who is my mate at the moment, it's going to stop me going through this area. Sima Hong doesn't want. Oh, actually, I'm at war with him anyway. Oh yeah, by the way, like, you know, I'm going through this on the fly. I'm talking as I go. There is no refinement to this. I'm just making it up as I go along. I'm having a smoke also as I'm doing it, and I also may be a little bit pissed when I started. No. I mean, I'm going to go, oh no, well, Sina Yong is there. Probably not someone I care about that much, but at the moment they're more powerful than me, and the Jin Empire also more powerful than me. Now they're south of me, they're much more powerful. So at the moment, right now, I probably want a trade agreement with the Jin Empire. So if I go and have a look at that, and that's one of the things I like about this particular version of Total War, is that it tells you everything you need to know, right? So it's a 0.8, right? So I can give them regular payments. Now my trade agreement's worth 327, so I go up to, right, look, 118 to get a trade deal that's worth 327. That's a no-brainer, so we go with that. And they're more powerful than me, so that's another consideration. And they're below me, and as I was talking about before, I want to go up through this area here. But given these guys are at war with me, kind of want to be happy or get friendly with these guys first. So I might go, let's have a look. Maybe, no, that's it on the quick deal. Also, actually, this is another good point. Now, I've got 11 food. I don't need those 11 food right now. And that's a big amount of food. So if you have a little look at these guys on the negotiate front, very poor, equal 56 because we're trading. So I know exactly how much food they've got. Too much. Very poor, equal. So I'm gonna give these guys a go. And we've got a non-aggression pact, so which is existing. So I'm going to go with trade food, because there is absolutely no point in having 11 food, and you can't use it. You can't use it because you can't. I cannot currently upgrade my capital cities to a point where they need that 11 food. So the main thing right now is to get rid of that and earn enough money. I tend to not do the whole thing, so we're going to go with 5 for now and see how much that they will pay me. Now this is also a critical element. For 5 food, I should be getting, well, no, see, 141 for 5 food is not enough, really. Let's have a look at the Jin Empire. We'll try them. No, they're probably not gonna go very high. No, same along. Well, we're at war with them, so no. by them.
What do you want?
No, we're all with them. So at the moment, I don't think it's... I want to get rid of my 11 food, but at the moment, the amount of money they're offering is not enough. That's just not enough. I mean, I could go for it, but it's just not enough. So I'm going to hold off. Anyway, we'll hold off for that. And now we're going to enter. Oh, yeah, okay. Doesn't really matter at the moment. I think satisfaction is actually quite important at this point in game, so we'll go with that. Go satisfaction. And we'll end turn. I'm going to ignore that. And so what I want to do, I'll check this stuff out, have a little look. Again, I haven't really got the money to bother with that. I haven't really got the money. The main thing you want to invest in early doors is your infrastructure, especially if you've got a whole city. You can earn a lot out of that. Well, wait for that. It's not worth at this point going with instant construction. I do want to make sure I've got some more soldiers, so I'll have another little look. No. I'm going to hold off. What I am going to do is recruit 2 crossbowmen. They're good infantry. I don't need those archers in that group because I tend to have all my archers in the blue group. So we'll switch those out for spear guards. That's a good. They're not bad at this point in the game. So now we've got Zishon cabbage, and they're fast, right? 75, you can see up there. And we've got a couple of saber militia, but then they're a bit shit, but they're not as bad. But you need some spearmen, otherwise you're in a load of trouble when the horses come. But I like to use Billy. So we'll keep the archer militia because they're already there. We'll add a couple of crossbowmen, and we'll leave that. And someone's unhappy. Now this happens a lot in the early game. You are going to have unhappy people. So you've got ancillary, so that gives you 6 satisfaction. So we'll give her that. She's still in a bit of bother, and it does make a difference because up here the satisfaction is low. You can see experience, military supplies, and the main thing, corruption. So we want to make her happy. Now, if you have a look at this bit here, you can give them a position. Now, I mean, the easiest thing to go with, the cheapest thing to go with is Orator, 100 salary, which is going to kill my 985, but it gives her another 15% satisfaction. So we'll go with that. So you see, it's killed it to 895, but she's now happy, and now theoretically, the next go, I shouldn't have low satisfaction, therefore my corruption should be removed and I will have more money. Let's see. Alright. Reach the rank of prince. Well, that's irrelevant. That's going to happen anyway. Now, again, it's a bit boring. It is just going to be a case of building. Now, I've only got one part here. I'm now right. Look, so I am. What I want is the pass. The passes are important. What they will do is give you a strong point, a good area to defend. It's very difficult for the enemy to take a pass if you've got it upgraded, even with the bog standard garrison. But if you've got an army in now, it's practically impossible for them to take. So, given my balance of power, given I can't see anyone else around me, I'm going to go for the Goo pass. another element is actually if I buy myself a catapult or trebuchet, it enables you to instantly attack somewhere. So it's a lot of money for the early in the game, massive amounts. But what this should enable me to do is go and take the goo pass and instantly delegate. Now again, I can't be bothered to fight it. In this circumstance, it's actually better to use the delegation. I can't, and I just want to take it so my troops can then start to replenish. It's not worth, in my opinion, holding out. So I'm going to go delegate. We're going to take that. Going to occupy it. Thing is with passes, right? What I do, see here, you got 10% income from commerce and silk, adjacent provinces. Now I don't know off the top of my head. We haven't. Yeah, doesn't matter right now, but it will become important later. Anyway, so now that's mine. Who am I actually at war with? Yeah, that's their capital down there as well. So it's probably that's the only thing they've got. They are at war with yeah. Those guys are there for the taking. It doesn't appear that they have any allies. It doesn't appear that they're very strong. That is their capital. I want it because it's part of what I already own, and I want the capital. Very important. So I'm going to be going for that very soon. Anyway, in turn, don't worry about anything else at this point.
Tell us your thoughts.
Right. So now just having a think what I want to do. There's not a lot really. Now I've noticed that my people are not happy again because satisfaction is low. Don't know why that is really, because there's no warnings coming up. I mean, he's not happy, but theoretically that shouldn't be coming up now because no warning lights are up. I don't bother with spies, by the way. Never ever. Can't be bothered. People can message in and explain why they're a good thing, but for me, no, don't see it myself. Now, I don't really want to start attacking them. I don't really see the point at the moment because it's not going to complete what I need. That is the one I want. The one I want. Ooh, you are the one I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right, so, but I'm not ready yet. So, I could probably take it. But I'm a little bit hesitant, let's say. I'm going to have a look at my replenishment. 4 turns, 5 turns. And I haven't really got enough money to buy anyone else. I'm at a push at the moment, really. So I'm going to move them back down like we discussed. It's not worth it. It's not worth the unhappiness. Maybe it's not worth the unhappiness for that extra money. It's really not there. So we'll leave that in the middle. We'll leave them happy-ish. It's growing. And we will wait. Waiting is fine. Tokugawa Ieyasu won a lot in Japan through being patient. He was a patient man. Oh yeah, I'll come out with random shit while I'm talking. Right, so I can't be asked to have people with no satisfaction because at this stage in the game it is painful. I do want to be popular. Doesn't everybody? However, yeah, I might go for... You know what? No, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with mind alignment because we're so low on all of them at the moment. This one is probably the best one to go for. I don't want to upset anyone just yet. There will be a point. Oh look, so they've put someone in there. Oh, that's become... See, now that is down to me. I've waited. However, they're still weak. And if I leave them, they will grow. This is risky, but I'm going to go... I don't want to. I don't think it's a good move, particularly. But I don't think there's a major downside to it, really, so I'm going to give it a go. We're finding out, right? I know this game, but I don't always know. So this is interesting. So what they've given me now is the delegate, and I'm going to go with it all day long when you're sieging. Medium, all day long, right? All day long.
Yes! A quick wit dodges the hardest.
It's only 217. That was... I wouldn't have done any better. I would have done probably worse. So we'll occupy that. Destroys a faction. But mainly, it gives us another capital building. We'll worry about Shizan. I'm probably butchering that. My Mandarin is not very good. Ni hao. We do want to do that though. Right, so this is interesting. So depending on who you play under the 8 princes, and I'll play as every single 8 prince, and I will complete all of them eventually. They have their different nuances. Some of them limit your armies. Some of them have this stuff like here. It's just it's like a sub game really. It's another element to it that makes it more challenging, or just more to think about, a different way. So you can play it through with different factions, and it will be different on multiple levels, which I will talk you through. I've just picked this one today. I don't know why. It was hard. I just did that as one of the 8 princes, just to give you a view. Now, where are we? Okay, so we're taking these guys. Yeah, I don't really want to spend the 1800. I really want to kind of keep that in cash, given that my current income is only 697. I don't really want to up the intake again because it gives me what, 728, like nothing. But I'm going to start pissing people off. It is important to keep cities happy. However, there are times where you can let it go and just let the looters, not looters, rebels, whatever, you know, take control. I don't, and that's another thing I'm thinking of. This could be anyone that's played the game loads and just wants to take the piss out of me and how I play it. It could be people that have never played it before, don't really give a shit. It is how I play it and my thought processes as I go through the game. Okay, let's crack on. So I think at this stage we just kind of let that go, right? I'm thinking, yeah, let that go.
An exchange, perhaps.
No, that's just a no.
It is your choice.
No. Yes, it's my choice. I have made my choice. You can fuck off. But it's selflessness. Now, that is generally the theme of Buddhists. Buddhists are good. I'm not a religious person. I think religion is bad in general because it's caused a load of fucking wars and causes a load of problems. However, Buddhism, if you're going to pick one, probably the best. However, look into it yourselves and make your own decisions. I'm not influencing you to join a cult unless I start one, and then really I only want fit women, Asian preferably, but mainly fit is my preference. However, you know, we need geezers to go drinking with and probably for security, and gay ones because they're safe, usually. Right, Goo Pass. We can upgrade some stuff because we've got some money, but we haven't got a lot of money. What's going on with my... Ah, see, that's what we needed. VSync. Needed that. That's why it's jigging about. Get rid of that. And now we should be smoother. There we go. That's loads better. Right, I've got a darts on in the background, so if you can hear anything, I haven't got sophisticated audio capture machinery. Maybe if you watch my video and I earn some money, I can afford good stuff. But right now, I'm recording on a shitty microphone while I've got the darts on. So you're just gonna have to fucking deal with it, and that's basically it. I might be having a smoke at the same time too, possibly drinking, not confirming either of those, and just making sure that you know that I can talk absolute nonsense. Anyway, right, okay, where we going? Okay, pass it. I'm thinking we're probably going to leave it again. I know it's not very aggressive, but what do I really need? I need Shazam, but I'm not at war with him. So another thing is getting commentaries. You want the whole thing, really. The key bit, quite obviously, is the capital, because then you can build stuff. Alright, we can build stuff here. Again, we haven't got enough money for military infrastructure because I've got so much food. Normally my go-to would be food. However, in this particular playthrough, I've got loads already from the outset, so I don't need it. In other games, I'll show you. Another actually good thing for is inns, generating commerce, because when you upgrade your towns, as you go through the levels, eventually you get to 150% income from commerce. So in some towns, cities, wherever, industry is clearly the main thing. So you need to be flexible. However, always, and that's always in every city, at some point, always build something that will generate commerce. Now, in this particular playthrough, given who I am, this gives us noble support, which is key for obviously happiness. Different for different factions when you have a playthrough, but this particular one, inns are important. So given I don't need food, I need money, and faction support's good because then you can up your taxes later in the game and not cause riots. So we're going to go with inns, and of course then you can drink there. So if I was popping into Zhangji, I would then go for a rice wine or something equivalent in the Chinese style. Alright, again, it's low. There's not really a lot going on, so we're just going to push through. Alright, so I've got that. What do I want now? Yeah, I haven't really got loads of people at the moment, so I don't really need a character salary. Construction costs and construction time. I'm not even going to look at the others. That is probably quite important right now. We'll give that a go, and off we trot. Right. More wars, a lot of angry people about. Right. What are we going to do? It is a bit boring at the moment, because I'm probably not going to do a whole lot. It is total war, so you kind of got to... Again, I'm not going to bother declaring war on those dudes. I'm going to have a little check again. Should have done this. In fact, I should do this every turn to see if there's any interesting options on the quick deal. Peace. No, because I want their land. They are at war with two people. There's no allies. I mean, I do want that. as I said before as well, it's a confined area. You can take this bit up here and then up here, and you're in a real good position, because there may be some people that will come and attack you from the sea, but only from this position. Once you've got this area and this area, you can pretty much leave it alone. But for now, I do not want peace. I want land. I still haven't got enough money to make a chancellor worthwhile, and I still haven't got enough. This is now becoming an issue, right? So I really need to start getting these people married, because they will have babies and they will in turn become my generals and administrators, etc. And you really do need a big family. It's very important, because to recruit from your own family means you won't have a spy. That becomes apparent later on. It's annoying more than anything majorly important. If you play the game properly, it shouldn't matter if you have a spy. You can play it. I'll talk to you about that as we go through. Alright, so what we're going to do now is a bit shit, but we are going to go with another turn, because there is nothing I really want to do. Now, a non-aggression pack at this point is quite important, especially with people nearby. I'm going to negotiate, because then I can see where they are. I can't remember where they are. See them away. Now, I would say they are at war with no one I really care about. They've got vassals already. Now, there comes a time where people become too powerful, but that's not a consideration that I have right now. I'd like to have a non-aggression pact with these guys, but do I really want to be giving them? I don't think I can afford it, right? Because they want 430 now, and they want 156 over 10 turns. I generally don't have the money. I can't afford that, so I'm going to have to reject it. I'd like to get it. That would be a good diplomatic move, but it's too expensive right now in the game for me. Also with these, I generally ignore them. It can be beneficial if you look into it and you're that bothered about the relationships between your generals. So if I click on them here, you see the tick and the tick. I don't actually know. Someone may be able to tell me in terms of the programming how much benefit that really gives you. And I do try to get them to be happy with each other, but I've not found it critical to the game. What I really want to do is recruit that third person, but as I say, I don't think I've got a... No, so the only red guy available is A, too expensive, B, hates both my guys, and is a third party. So if they've got your flag, they're part of your... You should know this anyway, but they're part of your faction already, and therefore hiring them won't result in a spy defection, which shouldn't do. I don't, someone tell me otherwise. I've not found that. So my go-to generally is, and there are other instances of the game where it costs you points of what you've got. So I've got, what have I got? Subterfuge is my thing, as this guy. Other factions have different scoring elements and different impacts, some of which means that you can only hire some of the generals if you've got a certain amount of this score. Anyway, that's another game. I've gone off on a tangent. I cannot be asked to get, and later on in the game it doesn't matter, because you get Imperial Lance Cavalry. I've had a couple of beers. But early in the game, it is important to have the red dude heading up your horses. So again, I'm going to be boring. Well, maybe I'll upgrade Goo 2000. See, look at the difference in the garrison. It's basically, well, it does double the garrison. With that garrison, you should be able to hold a pass without any other troops in there early in the game. Later in the game, maybe not, but early in the game you should. But again, I can't be doing with spending the 2000 when I'm only earning 567. So I'm gonna upgrade that bad boy because I'm earning 100, goes to 120. And it also increases my trade influence. Oh no, commerce. Yeah, anyway, so I'm going to upgrade that. My commerce is probably low, but doesn't matter. Well, it is sailing closer to the wind that I'd like, but at this stage of the game, we're going to go for it.
Tell us your thoughts.
My thoughts? You don't want to know my thoughts? They are dark thoughts. At this point, I think, given they're stronger than me, I'm just gonna accept that, and it makes them happy. They're stronger than me. Alliances are quite important early doors in the game. Fuck, this is gonna be boring. I could skip on, but that's what the fast forward button's for. Right, I think I might. Right, so I'm going to go with an advisor. Yes, or look at the new salaries. Or I'm looking at him because it's a tick, and it is again good to have everyone happy. But it's matey here. It's because he's got 5% income from all sources. That's really what I'm looking at. That he's the better choice, but I don't know. I'm not earning enough money really. I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with him because he's a tick. It gives me satisfaction faction wide at this point is pretty fucking good, and that keeps all your dudes in line. You know what we talked about earlier. It's important not to have the red thing and 15% corruption. Recruitment, armor, it's mainly cavalry. It's not really what I want. However, it's the satisfaction I want, and I want the tick. So I'm going to go with that. New salary, plus 0, so it's fine. Let's have a look. We'll have a look. See, the others are all a new salary, plus 350, plus 200, plus 3. I can't afford that, right? Not at this point. Not for 15% income from peasantry. It's not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. So leave that. And wait, I mean, we could have. Nah, see. Oh, another thing I forgot is have a look at the food again. Right, so what I was talking about earlier is get rid of that 11 food. Absolutely need to do that.
This will be short.
So we're gonna cut that down to 5. See what will give me 5. Right. Now, that's not a lot of money. For 5, at certain points in the game, you can get like 1,000 per turn, more than that. However, matey doesn't like me, trending towards 37 from 35, so he don't like me at all. And we ain't even spoken. I mean, at the end of the day, I get it, right? If we'd met, I'd understand. I don't even like meat. However, it makes them indebted to us, which means it's unlikely they're going to start a war. 157 is shit, but it will kick up the positive factors. So I am actually going to go with that.
This heralds
For
great things between us.
non-financial reasons. See, left-wing people. So I'm giving away food to these poor people. You left-wingers love a bit of that, don't you? We'll give food away, and it'll be great. Yeah. Fucking idiots. Right, and I've still got 6, and I'm not using it, so I'm gonna have another little look, see if anyone else wants my food. Not really. Could have a look there. He's very poor and equal now. So, oh no, I'm at war with him. Okay. Who are they? Seymour Hong. Where the fuck are they? Where the fuck are they? I don't even know who they are. Like, okay, I don't need to be at war with someone. I've got no fucking idea. Right, so I don't even know. Alright, they're over there. Right, so I don't care about them right now. My main... Oh no, I was just talking about them, wasn't I? Ignore me. I was saying that I could go through there and take them. My mindset may change over periods of time. They are there for the taking, actually, and that I think is a yeah. Fuck it, I'm going for that. Because what I'm thinking, they are pretty much on their own. There's not a lot of support for them. They own a complete commandery, which fits right in with my conquest desires.
Gather everyone. There are plans to draw up.
There are plans to draw up. And then we'll go with that for now. It's probably just worth going with mind alignment and take the 10 dissatisfaction. I don't, yeah, whichever way. Much of muchness, really, I think. Alright, it's going to get boring again. Right now, actually, fuck it. I'm going to go up and attack them. What I really need is more people. So if I go and attack them, I might be able to win it. I'm still not recovered. I've still not got a full crew. I am making more money now because the other shit has now been built. Right, so what I'm going to do here is go with... Yeah, fuck it. I could do more troops, really. Oh no, so this is a conundrum. Let me see. I'm going to give them another crossbow unit. That means I can't buy what I wanted. But I will go with... So now I'm thinking out loud. I do want to go and take that, and I think we'll have a look. I should be able to take him, really. I should be able to take him. And I do want to start attacking. Fuck it, I'm going to go for it. I shouldn't, really. I should wait another turn. I know it's a close defeat. What we're going to do is we are going to starve them out. And they'll attack me probably next turn. I should have recruited more troops there, but I kind of don't want to. So we'll see how that pans out for me. And there we go, they're attacking me, so we're going to start that. Right, so this is the first battle. I am a bit boring with battles. I have a set way of doing things. It has brought me a lot of success. You can do whatever you want if you feel, well, do whatever you want. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just showing you what I do, the reasons why I do it, and you can do whatever you want.
And wash our enemies.
Right now, I haven't got the composition that I really want in my troop makeup. They are, however, all unusually. I can set them right because I can set them wherever I want. We'll go with. So I set my horses up as 1, my bowmen up as 2, my guard, if you like, as 3, the holding troops, whatever, any attacking troops as 4, and then I tend to set my generals as 5. Now, because I can set them in this position, so it's unusual, but I will just go with this. Now I try and just set them now as low as possible, no running, guard mode. I will normally put my spears in front, but because I've only got 2 spears, I'm going to go with the spears slightly to the side. It's not a good setup, and put my other troops in front. It's a shit. It's not good. I haven't got what I want really in terms of troop makeup. Really have not. So we'll make do with what we've got here. Start battle. Let's just see what happens. I should be firing on them immediately. Which then should bring them towards me before their backup arrives. Otherwise, they tend to just wait, get their whole army, all of their troops that they can have on the field at any one time, and then they move forward. But
Ready.
in fact, I haven't got any spearmen, so I'm going to send my horses in. And they've got an axe band. What was it? Archers, their general, something like that. Not a whole lot. Yeah, mounted lance and militia, mounted crossbows. They piss me off. They are fuckers. They've already killed 25. That's not bad. And move them in a little bit closer. Yeah, nothing defending, so I'm just going to charge in. They've got, some G militia, but not worth worrying about right now. Just charge in. Fuck up. They're archers. I will get out pretty quick, but we should be able to get rid of them. And then, and even the G militia. Actually, I'm going to focus on them. They shouldn't be wavering. They're spearmen people, but if we can get rid of them. I am now worrying. Now I'm getting out. I'm getting out. So what I've done there is I've gone for guard mode, so they won't stay in combat, and I'm getting them out. I'm just going to get trapped in now. It was worth a run in. Probably. Maybe not. I'm regretting it now. Maybe. We'll see. But we'll give them that's important, the guard mode if you want to get them out. And then what you should do is just draw cavalry out. My catapult's still firing away, 36, not good enough.
I am so far deeply unimpressed.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone watching is saying. I'm going to turn on this general in a minute though. So we'll get rid of that, turn on the general. Now the arrows and other horses are in range, so the trees are fucking things up.
Is that your best?
We should.
Come on, try harder.
We should be able to get him to run. I might, yeah, he's backing off the other horses, so we're gonna back out again. We're gonna do that. Just gonna back out. There's no need to be in there really. They've done their job. Now we need to get them out, and we want the archers to do their job. We've got spearmen here. In fact, actually, that's a good place to put more horsemen to protect those guys. There's a horse coming with us. That's fine. He can run into the spears, motherfucker. You run into the spears, you stupid fuck. So the spears are there, and then we just turn on the fucking stupid horseman. Jesus, fucking idiot. And we'll get rid of them. They're coming into my spears. My archers, my horsemen, they're still doing their thing. Could move them around, but I'll probably leave them there for now. What we're really waiting for is this horse to go. And then we can move into him, because he's going to try and flank me. Right, so he's gone, so we move to them. The spearmen will take them on, they'll hold them for long enough. We can move them over if we really want. In fact, I'll do that. We should have them on guard mode actually. One, yeah, they're killing them. We're moving the swordsmen in to take them out. We should really, now there's no real danger from the left flank. Oh shit, move them over. Still killing them. It's game over now, they're fucked. Right, now we're going to move out over to here. We can move them in to attack them. These spearmen now can just go on guard. We're moving the two back to here so they can have a good shot. Oh no, we're taking the one now, we're taking in the general. Yeah, they're fucked. They are fucked. Keeping them with him for a little while just to see if we can get him to go white, because then he won't come back. It's very fucking annoying when they just go red with the flag and then he'll come back in a little bit later on. These guys are fucked now. No, I'm going to carry on with him. That's game over. Just moving one, my horse is over to here. I'm sending my spearmen back into here. This is all game over anyway. I'll just move them to there. My trebuchets and my bows are doing the rest for me. And I'm just going to fuck them up. He'll be alright. He'll be over there. He ain't coming back. Well, he ain't really coming back. These, right? So they'll probably reconvene. So I'm going to move these guys to here. That's what I mean. It's better to get them to go white, and then that's it. They're gone. Yeah, see, look, fucking pricks. Right, these two, get them. And I've got my spearmen moving into position. I'll move them in there. It doesn't matter. They're done. They're done. He's come back, but they're done. I'm just going to move my horsemen into the. No, they're done. He's done. That's it. Job done. Jobos, Danos. I can't be asked to go after him really. I can't be asked, so I'm just going to claim it. Sometimes it's worth going after him with your horses and stuff, but I can't be asked. Right, I might stop there for this one, upload it, because I can't be fucked. Oh, I don't want to play Football Manager, so I'll leave it there for now.
Careful planning ensured victory.